Welcome back to my Sing and Play video channel. Today we're going to do something different, a continuation from the Sing with the perfect piano. What we're going to do is how to lead a group of people singing using a smartphone connected to various Bluetooth speaker. Then for today, we're going to look at the two apps. That'll be the perfect piano, where you're going to play the chord mode only, and with the backing track, the drummer plays the metronome beat. Then all of this will be projected into the speaker, leading a group of people singing. Next, we're going to move on to singing with a smartphone connected to a Bluetooth speaker. What are the things that we need? Most probably, I'll be the only individual singer with some basic music skill. I'm going to play individually, or you can play a group doing one instrument on the piano, the second one on the organ, then the third one maybe a drummer. For the smartphone requirement, you can use any smartphone, something like Samsung or iPhone. You have your dual mode, you can control the speaker, or you just connect like this. Then what you need is an Android 11 and above with the 8 gig of RAM, 128 gig storage space. Then if you are playing with a small group, you need one speaker, maybe 10 watts, or you pair it together to become 20 watts. Or else you can also use a big speaker with the 20 watt to project a big space. Next, we take a look at the Google Play Store apps. This is the chord, play chord, and next you can play with the backing track. Follow the drum. Either you have two or you play one. Next, the demonstration. I will download the song chart. I will leave my voice onto Dyname. Tempo 668. Play in the chord of B, F, B flat, C, D minor, G minor, and A minor for today's lesson. Now I'm going to do a smartphone demo, a very familiar song which I've just uploaded last week. I will leave my song into Dyname. There will be three parts: the chord, the melody, then you add the drummer to play with the chord and the melody together. So I'm going to start with the chord, the F, B, C, C7, D minor, G minor, A, and then the F. So I will just start. 1. I lift my voice in song unto thy name. I lift my hands, you're every day the same. Now move on to the melody. Now I'll switch from the chord mode to the piano mode. Then you'll play. Now I'll play the chorus part. I have to switch the piano mode back to the chord mode. And then I'll start with the drum beat. You can see the drum beat is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just follow the beat. 1, 2, then you start singing on the third beat. Singing hallelujah, hallelujah, praise and worship to thy name. Singing hallelujah, hallelujah, praise and worship to thy name. I've just completed the demo. You can see how easy it is to sing and play. What are the main critical issues facing today's church issues is that there's a lack of music leaders playing for the church ministry. So how do we lead a group of people singing when there are no trained musicians around in a meeting place to play anytime or anywhere? And what's the solution? The solution here is you can use a smartphone or a Bluetooth connected speaker where everybody can learn how to sing and play music the easy way. What's the truth? You'll be surprised that the smartphone music apps plays sound good like any other musician. And what are the objectives? The objective is to raise worship leaders who can sing and play in front of crowds confidently. What are the benefits? The benefits will be you will be the worship leader for the day. You will lead a group of people using this simple approach to play any worship songs the easy way, and also you can enter into the presence of God, giving Him praise, glory, and honor to His name, where you will learn to worship Him in spirit and also in truth, and you'll be able to serve in the church music ministry using this method. I will start with the smartphone music apps tutorial. In more things in detail, everything you need to know about it. This is how we do it the easy way. Most probably, you will be the only individual singing and playing using a smartphone with the two downloaded apps, the Perfect Piano and the Metronome, connected with the auxiliary cable to a phone, and then you just sing and play over it. The next thing we want to talk about is the phone requirements. Choose a good phone. The good phones will be the Samsung or the Galaxy S8, and the iPhones which supports dual audio speakers, where you can pair the speakers and play together to have a bigger sound. Good storage capacity, high RAM like 8 gigs, touch sensor sensitive, and then long battery life, so you can sustain the play. The next thing I want to talk about is the speakers. Choosing the right size speaker. For a small group, you use a small speaker, most probably a 10 watts. And then for bigger group, you use a bigger speaker, 20 watts. So what you do is you switch on the speaker, pair the Bluetooth. Once paired, then you connect the cable, and then you are ready to sing and play. The cable is much preferred over the Bluetooth because there's no delay in the latency. And the last thing I want to talk to is about the apps. The apps you're going to use will be a smartphone apps or Metronome beats. These are the two main apps. The smartphone apps are for the pivot piano plays the chord. The Metronome beats plays the drum. And now I will go into the perfect piano. Once in the perfect piano, you can select your musical instrument. There are a lot of instruments you can select. For example, the acoustic piano, the organ sound, or the guitar sound. So you have a choice of instrument. Different person can play on different instrument. That is the advantage. And lastly, next I want to discuss how we're going to play the chord progression. If you look, there's a chord progression table there for all the 12 keys, and we're going to choose the key of F. I will start the key of F in the center first because it's easier. Then as you play, the chord progression goes to the fourth chord, the fifth chord. These are the major chords. And then it goes to the minor chord, the sixth chord, then the fourth chord again, and the fifth chord, A minor chord. So this is how I arrange it so that we can move up and down easily. And then if you want to change the chord, there's two buttons here. You just select the column, then you just change the chords, the major or minor, or then the rest of the voicing. This is how we do it. Then next I want to talk about which is the perfect piano, can play the chord progression. For example, we play I Lift My Voice. I lift my voice in song unto thy name. I lift my hands, you're every day the same. If you notice, I will strum it or I just play individually. This is how I play the chord progression. If you have more than one person, you can also play the chord melody. I will switch to the mode where you can play the melody A A G F. So you just say A A G F. I lift my voice in song unto thy name. This is how you play the melody. Switch the thing in a single row mode, or you can switch it as a two mode. And lastly, um, you can also play chord melody. That means you can also play the chord and then you can play the melody together. Playing chord melody. And if you want to play with a drummer, this is the thing where you can select the metronome beats, change the tempo. Okay, for example 64. Then you select the rhythm pattern. Then you can see the display. When you play, you can count 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you get it to the right beat. Then you're ready to switch back to my perfect piano. Then you can play together, follow the beat. So this is what it's all about for today's lesson, where you can sing and play easily. And lastly, I want to talk is I've given you a praise and worship list where all the songs are in the key of F, under chord progression F, G minor, A, B, C, D minor. There are around 12 songs. You just choose your song with the same key and then you play and sing and lead in a group. So I hope this help you very much. I will end my demo. Thank you very much for watching and supporting. I will continue to add more interesting topics to the library. So thank you very much and see you in the next video.